On top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening. Welcome to this evening's newscast. Kevin Smith here. Let's get to the news in detail. Former Minister of Public Infrastructure David Patterson and former General Manager of the Demerara Harbour Bridge Corporation, Ralston Adams, were yesterday charged for defrauding the corporation of over $160 million. The duo is charged for defrauding the corporation in relation to a contract that was awarded to a Dutch company, Levens CSO, to conduct a feasibility study and design for the new Demerara Harbour Bridge between Houston on the east bank of Demerara and Versailles on the west bank of Demerara. Patterson and Adams were not required to plead to the joint charge and were both granted bail in the sum of $200,000, and the matter was adjourned to February 15, 2021. And now let's tell you, we had recently reported that with 10 oil vessels, ExxonMobil would be dumping 2 million barrels of toxic produced water into Guyana's waters every day. Recent calculations now show that not only would Exxon be dumping those millions of barrels of produced water, but up to 29,000 barrels of oil that would be contained in that toxic water. We arrived at this figure based on initial projections by the former EPA Director, Dr. Vincent Adams. Exxon flaunts itself as an effective manager of its waste. And moving on, the companies licensed to explore and develop the Stabroek Block intend to execute 12 to 15 well drilling campaign there. This is according to a recent announcement by Hess Corporation. The American company announced its plan for exploration and production in 2021 yesterday. From its 2021 exploration and production capital and exploratory budget of $1.9 billion, the bulk of $450 million will finance the drilling of exploration and appraisal wells in the block. In other news, another discrepancy has been unearthed within the group of community projects funded under the SLED program for 2019 in Region 10. This time it has been revealed that $2,223,462 was collected by a Linden resident whose name was given as Robert Archer to construct chicken pens for a community project. The works were incomplete, and Archer, who was also supposed to supervise the project, is currently living overseas. At least this is according to Minister of Labour Joseph Hamilton, who conducted a visit to the region last Friday in order to get a first-hand look at some of the projects. We had previously reported that APNU AFC MP had collected $5.7 million to construct and extend pig pens in Linden via a cooperative society that was never officially registered. And moving on, police are hunting a driver who on Sunday reportedly struck down 6 pedestrians, 5 of them children, along the Canal No. 1 access road on the west bank of Demerara. This incident occurred around 17:05. Eyewitnesses said that the driver was speeding west along the same side of the road with the pedestrians when he decided to want to take another vehicle in front of him. He reportedly lost control of his car and ended up on the grass parapet, hitting down the 6 pedestrians in the process. They received multiple injuries to their bodies and had to be rushed to the West Demerara Regional Hospital, where they were admitted. Meanwhile, Venezuela's Minister of Foreign Affairs Jorge Arreza yesterday threatened further action against Guyanese found in Essequibo waters after Guyana gave a firm rebuke of its detention of 2 Guyanese fishing vessels off the Essequibo coast on Thursday last. Arreza tweeted yesterday that Venezuela rejects Guyana's statement and that Venezuela would not allow illegal incursions in its territory. Arreza claimed that the vessels were fishing illegally in quote-unquote undisputed Venezuelan territory without having required documents. In other news, National Oil Spill Committee today prepared to host their first orientation. This follows after the Civil Defense Commission had presented to the Government of Guyana through the Office of the Prime Minister the National Oil Spill Contingency Plan last year. Some 25 national stakeholders validated the 4-year plan in the making. CDC Director General Colonel Kester Craig had noted that with Guyana's emerging oil and gas sector, the need was highlighted for an oil spill response mechanism that will protect Guyana's land and sea resources should the need arise. And that brings us to the end of this evening's newscast. I am Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8211.